Am I ready to play the field? So Taurus is with the Fool and the Emperor here. There's a sense of jumping back into the fray. The Fool is sort of a risky endeavor, and the Emperor is trying to win at something, right? But there's a choice involved, the Two of Wands. It's like, am I ready? Why? Because there's still a lot of baggage we're carrying. We still haven't really gotten over the past. So the Four of Cups with the Three of Swords is all the baggage and the trauma from the past that's still kind of lingering with us. Maybe we haven't processed the past, but we're kind of at a crossroads. It's like, are we ready to play the field again? If you're not single, because I feel like when you say play the field, you're talking about a relationship, right? This can just be sort of a metaphorical statement, like playing the field in the sense of trying something risky where you have the chance to win or lose. That's what I mean by playing the field. So it's not necessarily strictly a relationship, but that's what you're debating, if you're ready to do that or not, however that applies to you. Let's see what we get from the Oracle cards. Taurus. Wow. We got the number 4 and the key. So there is a sense of safety in not, doing that, not jumping into the fray, not playing the field. There's a sense of safety in staying home. And as I say staying home, on the bottom we have the house. Staying home behind closed door, behind even locked doors with the key here, rather than risking something, risking losing something by trying at something. Let's see what else there is. Holy shit. So we've got the Skull and Crossbones, Neptune, and the left turn arrow. This is all about big changes, something totally different. So the Skull and Crossbones is like sort of like an end to something, and the left turn arrow is something unorthodox. So it's like we stopped doing something, potentially something that was orthodox, and now we're doing something unorthodox. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about jumping into the fray. And unorthodoxy kind of goes hand in hand with risky. You know, whenever you're unorthodox, you kind of stick out in a room, you might not be so well received. And then with Neptune here, Neptune is your beliefs, your fundamental beliefs. And it's like, whatever it is that you are maybe debating you're gonna do, and that is the jumping out into the fray moment, it's like, it is totally different from your prior belief system. You've changed yourself, and you've changed the way you see the world, you've changed the way that you want to be, and you've changed actually what your goals are, because with the Emperor from before. And so because of this change, it's like, am I ready to do this brand new thing, this thing that's so different? And sources say no, to be honest. Seems like you guys are not ready. You guys need some more time to hide. Let's pull some advice for you guys. Though I'm kind of getting the sense that the advice is going to push you guys out of your hidey holes. Let's see what it says here. Anything else for Taurus? Okay, so now we got the Eight of Pentacles coming up for advice with the Knight of Swords. This is like saying, write stuff down on a list and look at it, and then you're gonna kind of have a better idea of how to go about, the timing for your choice, or maybe even if you want to do this thing that is so different from your prior belief system, that requires maybe like taking a big risk, going outside of yourself, and then write these things down on a piece of paper and write, it's like saying write it all out, so you have it in front of you. On the bottom, we have the Three of Swords here. We're definitely getting to their pros and cons with this new belief system and actually embodying this belief system. It's like, here's that baggage from before. It's like, do you want that baggage to just be with you forever, for your whole life? Do you want to have that just be like a wound you carry with you forever? Or do you want to surpass it? The Emperor underneath that. And it's saying here that in order to surpass it, you kind of have to really look at every little fact and detail so you can get it all straightened down, and you can help make a decision. Make a conscious decision that you can actually get behind, that you don't have to regret, so you don't have to carry things with you. Let's say I get from the Oracle cards. Anything else for Taurus? All right, so now we have the Door coming out. The Door is a moment and an opportunity where you're going to maybe either be forced to make this decision for good, for like final answer, or it's just a push. It's an opportunity for you to actually make the decision, either whether you're being forced to or not. I'm not quite sure. We have Saturn, so there you might be pushed. You might be pushed to actually pick a side of the fence that you're going to lie on. And then we have Mars and the Cup here. And of course, the advice is saying go with your heart. Mars and the Cup is go with what your heart wants. In fact, maybe even with what how do I even put this without making it weird? With what you're passionate about and what you desire. With Mars and Venus, or even who you desire, because then there's also reaching out to those people with the hand here. There's going to be an opportunity to reach out to a group of people or a person in order to fulfill the big goal from before that you've been really mulling over, and you're gonna have to kind of like step up your game and make a choice, you know, one side of the fence or the other. But I'm kind of guessing that one side of the fence is that Three of Swords from before. That's what one side of the fence is, and then the other side of the fence is tapping, reaching out, doing this unorthodox. Remember, it's unorthodox things, so you're reaching out to unorthodox people. You're doing unorthodox things, and it's outside of your normal belief system. There is a sense of responsibility with this, with Saturn here too. It's almost like it's a responsibility to yourself to actually utilize this opportunity, to seize what you're passionate and what you're interested in and what you love, and the people and the situations and the timeline that you want to go after. That's what this is saying, is you have a responsibility to yourself to seize the opportunity when it comes up in the, I think, short-term future, because with the door here, and this is, you know, in the next week or maybe even the next couple of weeks, but this reading is typically for around a week. All right, Tauruses, I think that's enough for your reading. I hope you guys understood that, got something out of that. If you did and you want to see more videos, don't forget to follow the channel. I will see you all next time.